International English Olympiad. Sample Paper, 1. Class 6 Grade 6. For questions 1 to 8, choose the best word or phrase to complete each sentence. Question 1. More and more students want to study in order to experience a different culture. Option A, overseas. Option B, university. Option C, higher education. Option D, migrate. The correct answer is option A. More and more students want to study overseas in order to experience a different culture. Question 2. How long out of town? Option A, has been. Option B, has they been. Option C, has he been. Option D, has I been. The correct answer is option C. How long has he been out of town? Question 3. I'm a medical student and will in January and can start practicing. Option A, qualify. Option B, accomplish. Option C, work. Option D, achieve. The correct answer is option A. I'm a medical student and will qualify in January and can start practicing. Question 4. What is a policeman's job? Option A. To comfort. Option B. To enforce law. Option C. To prescribe. Option D. To jail people. The correct answer is option B. The policeman's job is to enforce law and order. Question 5. We have of eggs in the refrigerator, so baking a large cake is possible. Option A, few. Option B, less. Option C, lots. Option D, fewer. The correct answer is option C. We have lots of eggs in the refrigerator, so baking a large cake is possible. Question 6. She has a fantastic memory. She can remember that she hears and sees. Option A, everything. Option B, something. Option C, nothing. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option A. She has a fantastic memory. She can remember everything that she hears and sees. Question 7. The teacher has knowledge from the many books she reads. Option A, too much. Option B, much. Option C, many. Option D, too many. The correct answer is option B. The teacher has much knowledge from the many books she reads. Question 8. A dinner meeting with the president is for him. Option A. All in a day's work. Option B. All in a day's work. Option C. All in a day work. Option D. All in day work. The correct answer is option A. A dinner meeting with the president is all in a day's work for him. For questions 9 to 11, how many words are wrongly spelled in the sentences given below? Question 9. She loves to go to museums. Option A, 1. Option B, 2. Option C, 3. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option D. There are no incorrectly spelled words in the sentence. Question 10. Growing a business involves a lot of hard work. Option A, 1. Option B, 2. Option C, 3. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option B. The incorrectly spelled words are involves and work. This is a new course to prepare students for the exams. Option A, 1. Option B, 2. Option C, 3. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option B. The incorrectly spelled words are course and students. For questions 12 to 29, choose the best answer to complete each sentence from the options given. Question 12. We are all very about the big event planned at our university. Option A, united. Option B, joyous. Option C, celebratory. Option D, excited. The correct answer is option D. We are all very excited about the big event planned at our university. Question 13. The sound of elephants far away in the forest was heard the whole night long. Option A howling. Option B neighing. Option C trumpeting. Option D screaming. The correct answer is option C. The sound of elephants trumpeting far away in the forest was heard the whole night long. Question 14. She's never learned a foreign language. This course is going to be a dash. Option A cakewalk. Option B challenge. Option C deal. Option D calculation. The correct answer is option B. She's never learned a foreign language. This course is going to be a challenge. Question 15. My job is very dash, so I escaped to the countryside to get away from it all. Option A stressful. Option B insignificant. Option C relaxing. Option D underline. The correct answer is option A. My job is very stressful, so I escaped to the countryside to get away from it all. Question 16. Journalists often dash on subjects which are of interest to most people. Option A construct. Option B report. Option C create. Option D invent. The correct answer is option B. Journalists often report on subjects which are of interest to most people. Question 17. Can children dash themselves clearly as adults? Option A express. Option B communicate. Option C approach. Option D converse. The correct answer is option A. Can children express themselves clearly as adults? Question 18. He was advised by a consultant on how to be dash at the interview. Option A victory. Option B winning. Option C successful. Option D get past. The correct answer is option C. He was advised by a consultant on how to be successful at the interview. Question 19. When I went to the supermarket, I ended dash what I did not intend to. Option A bought. Option B buying. Option C to buy. Option D buy. The correct answer is option B. When I went to the supermarket, I ended buying what I did not intend to. Question 20. I'm going to the market as we don't have dash bread at home. Option A some. Option B any. Option C A. Option D none of the above. The correct answer is option B. I'm going to the market as we don't have any bread at home. Question 21. I wonder what can be done to save the dash species. Option A endangered. Option B danger. Option C dangerous. Option D almost endangered. The correct answer is option A. I wonder what can be done to save the endangered species. Question 22. If I were him, I'd dash the police. Option A tell. Option B would tell. Option C told. Option D have tell. The correct answer is option A. If I were him, I'd tell the police. Question 23. She absolutely dash her granddaughter. Option A endear. Option B adores. Option C crazy about. Option D fond of. The correct answer is option B. She absolutely adores her granddaughter. Question 24. Dash she studied hard, she was unable to get a good grade. Option A although. Option B although. Option C even so. Option D even. The correct answer is option B. Although she studied hard, she was unable to get a good grade. Question 25. I can write really fast, however my brother dash. Option A couldn't. Option B can't. Option C will not. Option D won't. The correct answer is option B. I can write really fast, however my brother can't. Question 26. She has several toys dash work on solar batteries. Option A with which. Option B have to. Option C Which has? Option D. Which? The correct answer is option D. She has several toys which work on solar batteries. Question 27. She has so much to do that she is hardly dash with any time in the morning. Option A. Left. Option B. Will leave. Option C. Had left. Option D. Leaving. The correct answer is option A. She has so much to do that she is hardly left with any time in the morning. Question 28. If you were to write a story, what dash you write? Option A. Will. Option B. Should. Option C. May. Option D. Would. The correct answer is option D. If you were to write a story, what would you write? Question 29. The school captain is supposed to be the dash athlete amongst all the students. Option A. Good. Option B. Most best. Option C. Better. Option D. Best. The correct answer is option D. The school captain is supposed to be the best athlete amongst all the students. For questions 30 to 33, read the passage and answer the questions that follow. Childhood. Most people believe that the best time of one's life is childhood. There are a few responsibilities and no bills to worry about. A child does not have to worry about getting a job, making a successful career or doing the household chores. This enables a child to have lots of free time that they can devote to play, which can build up their creativity. This can give children a life that is filled with excitement and new happenings. Having said this, there are times when children might find it difficult to buy all the things they want with their insufficient pocket money they get. Adults surely have less restrictions in a few things, when compared to a child. Question 30. According to the passage, a child does not have to worry about doing the dash. Option A. Household chores. Option B. Homework. Option C. Laundry. Option D. Accounts. The correct answer is option A. According to the passage, a child does not have to worry about doing the household chores. Question 31. Adults have less dash. Option A. Bills. Option B. Independence. Option C. Restrictions. Option D. Restricted behavior. The correct answer is option C. Adults have less restrictions. Question 32. Why should children devote time to play? Devoting time to play helps the children dash. Option A. To be mentally alert. Option B. To be creative. Option C. To be fit. Option D. Socialize. The correct answer is option B. Why should children devote time to play? Devoting time to play helps the children to be creative. Question 33. Which word in the second paragraph means enthusiasm and pleasure? Option A. Creativity. Option B. Insufficient. Option C. Restriction. Option D. Excitement. The correct answer is option D. Excitement means enthusiasm and pleasure. For questions 34 to 37, read the passage and answer the questions that follow. Football. The game of football is loved by people of all ages and all over the world. You might not find a single nation on the globe that does not have a passion for the game. On inquiry, people have stated that they have plenty of reasons to love the game. However, the topmost one is that it is simple to follow. Another factor in its favor is that you don't need to be young and rich to be able to afford to play this game. It can be played on any kind of playground or wasteland. Also, it requires no special equipment except for a football, of course. In fact, the game of football has changed the way people spend their leisure time. Every game played is covered by the media extensively. More and more countries have begun to invest large sums of money in the game as the returns on investment are fantastic. Consequently, footballers are paid unbelievable sums of money to represent their countries. Question 34. What do people like most about the game of football? Option A. It is easy to understand. Option B. It only needs a football. Option C. It can even be played on wasteland. Option D. It can make you rich. The correct answer is option C. It can even be played on wasteland. Question 35. What is the meaning of to have a passion for the game? Option A. A robust sense of tiredness. Option B. A durable emotion. Option C. A sturdiness and resilience. Option D. A strong feeling of enthusiasm. The correct answer is option D. A strong feeling of enthusiasm. Question 36. What does the word unbelievable refer to? Option A. Sums of money. Option B. Mathematical sums. Option C. Summary of things. Option D. Summarizing. The correct answer is option A. The word unbelievable here refers to sums of money. The sums of money received by players is unbelievable. Question 37. Football has changed the way people dash. Option A. Play games. Option B. Are passionate. Option C. Use their leisure time. Option D. Socialize with one another. The correct answer is option C. Use their leisure time. For questions 38 to 45, read the passage and answer the questions that follow. Question 38. Amanda, we don't have any milk in the refrigerator. Sam, don't worry. We have dash milk powder in the cabinet. Option A. Other. Option B. Another. Option C. Enough. Option D. Some. The correct answer is option C. We have enough milk powder in the cabinet. Question 39. Kathy, she does not spend enough time on doing homework and yet she expects to get good grades. Bob, dash. Option A. That's not enough. Option B. That's so very partial. Option C. That's good enough. Option D. That's not fair. The correct answer is option D. That's not fair. Question 40. Do you think we will be able to complete the presentation in time? Option A. I do so think. Option B. I don't think so. Option C. I don't so think. Option D. I don't think absolutely. The correct answer is option B. I don't think so. Question 41. Catherine, I've been having a difficult time with my children. Robert, it's not easy to dash children these days. Option A. Bring on. Option B. Bring to. Option C. Bring about. Option D. Bring up. The correct answer is option D. It's not easy to bring up children these days. Question 42. Vanessa, my grandfather passed away when I was 6. Sonia, dash. Option A. Oh. My goodness. Option B. I'm so sorry to hear that. Option C. So did mine. Option D. I'm afraid it was unfortunate. The correct answer is option B. I'm so sorry to hear that. Question 43. Peter said, I'm going for a movie this weekend. Option A. Peter said that he would want to go for a movie this weekend. Option B. Peter said that perhaps he might go for a movie this weekend. Option C. Peter said that he was going for a movie this weekend. Option D. Peter said that he must go for a movie this weekend. The correct answer is option C. Peter said that he was going for a movie this weekend. Question 44. You are probably late to school, because you dash. Option A. Missed the school bus. Option B. Have been missing the bus. Option C. Ought to miss the school bus. Option D. Had missed the school bus. The correct answer is option A. Missed the school bus. Question 45. He offered to lend her some money to pay her school fees. Option A, he is very generosity. Option B, he is very general. Option C, he is very genial. Option D, he is very generous. The correct answer is option D. He is very generous. For questions 46 to 48, choose the best word/phrase to complete each sentence. Question 46. Her grades are a great cause for dash to her teachers. Option A, trouble. Option B, concern. Option C, problem. Option D, reason. The correct answer is option B. Her grades are a great cause for concern to her teachers. Question 47. Sam and his sister dash like a house on fire. They have so much in common. Option A, go on. Option B, get up. Option C, get by. Option D, get along. The correct answer is option D, get along. Question 48. What does beat around the bush mean? Option A, to be at the point. Option B, to be specific. Option C, to be confusing and vague. Option D, to avoid talking. The correct answer is option C, to be confusing and vague. For questions 49 and 50, choose the best response to complete each conversation. Question 49. Robin, have they finished their homework? Sam, dash. Option A, yes, they have. Option B, yes, they do. Option C, yes, have got. Option D, yes, they do have. The correct answer is option A, yes, they have. Question 50. Sonia, I can't understand why people dash to speak English. Option A, look ahead. Option B, tried. Option C, feel. Option D, aren't able. The correct answer is option D. I can't understand why people aren't able to speak English. Thank you. Have a nice day.